Chapter 1, The Shadow of the Gunman. In the heart of Afghanistan's ancient Bamiyan Valley, a moment of tranquility shattered into a nightmare. Joe McDowell, an intrepid adventurer from the distant shores of Perth, found himself at the mercy of a merciless assailant. As the sun peeked over the horizon, casting an ethereal glow upon the towering mountains, McDowell and his fellow travelers embarked on a journey to immerse themselves in the rich tapestry of Afghan culture. Little did they know that danger lurked amidst the picturesque streets. Fate took a sinister turn as a lone gunman emerged from the shadows, his intentions as dark as the abyss. With cold precision, he unleashed a hail of bullets upon the unsuspecting tourists, their screams piercing the morning peace. 3 Spaniards and 3 Afghans fell victim to his merciless assault. McDowell, too, was caught in the crossfire, his body struck by the searing pain of a gunshot. As the dust settled, the grim reality of the situation dawned upon McDowell. A deadly game of cat and mouse had begun. The gunman, armed with an AK-47 Kalashnikov rifle, roamed the vicinity, his finger hovering over the trigger. Chapter 2, In the Line of Fire. With each passing moment, the air crackled with tension. McDowell and his companions found themselves trapped in a merciless trap, their lives hanging precariously in the balance. The gunman's relentless pursuit forced them to seek shelter wherever they could find it. Heart pounding in his chest, McDowell flung open the door of the van and fled into the unforgiving streets. But as he ran, a searing pain shot through his right buttock. He had been shot, yet adrenaline surged through his veins, eclipsing the realization of his wounds. Time seemed to slow down as the gunman drew near, his gaze fixed upon McDowell. Fear gnawed at his core, but a strange sense of calm washed over him. In that heart-stopping instant, he accepted the possibility of his own demise. Chapter 3, Survival Instincts. Refusing to yield to despair, McDowell dropped to the ground, rolling under a car in a desperate attempt to evade the gunman's deadly aim. His eyes fixed upon the gunman's feet, he watched as he turned and took a few steps away, providing a narrow window of escape. With newfound resolve, McDowell wriggled out from beneath the car and sprinted towards an adjoining alleyway. As he ran, he could hear the sound of gunfire echoing behind him, a constant reminder of the danger that still lurked. Reaching a safe haven, McDowell turned back to witness the aftermath of the carnage. The van where his companions had sought refuge lay riddled with bullet holes. 2 of the tourists from his group lay lifeless on the ground. Chapter 4, The Aftermath. Shocked and shaken to his core, McDowell made his way back to the scene of the tragedy. He was met with a grim tableau of blood and chaos. The bodies of his fallen comrades lay strewn across the pavement, a haunting testament to the senseless violence that had unfolded. Amidst the chaos, McDowell's thoughts flashed back to the moments leading up to the attack. He had been chatting with his fellow travelers, sharing laughter and stories. Now, they were gone, their lives cut short in the blink of an eye. Chapter 5, The Long Road to Recovery. In the aftermath of the tragedy, McDowell and the surviving tourists were rushed to a local hospital for emergency medical treatment. He underwent surgery to remove the bullet fragments lodged in his buttock. The pain was excruciating, but it was nothing compared to the emotional agony of losing his companions. Days turned into weeks as McDowell slowly began to recover from his physical wounds. However, the psychological scars of the attack would take much longer to heal. The memory of that fateful day would forever haunt his thoughts. Chapter 6, Returning Home. With the support of his fellow survivors, McDowell managed to board a flight out of Afghanistan. As the plane ascended into the sky, he gazed out the window, Afghanistan disappearing below him. A sense of relief washed over him, but it was tinged with sadness and a profound sense of loss. Upon his return to Australia, McDowell was greeted as a hero. He had emerged from the shadow of the gunman, bearing witness to the horrors of war and the indomitable spirit of human survival. Epilogue. The attack in Bamiyan left an indelible mark on Joe McDowell. The carefree traveler who had once ventured into unknown lands had been transformed by the crucible of violence. Yet, amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope remained. McDowell's story became a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It was a reminder that even in the face of unspeakable tragedy, the bonds of friendship and the thirst for life can prevail. And so, McDowell continued to journey through life, carrying the memory of that fateful day, but also the unwavering belief that darkness can never truly extinguish the light of human hope.